Hello and welcome to Friday. Now, a lot's been going on this week. Games Done Quick has been my pretty much main focus, and just sitting at my desk doing some other stuff in the background. Yesterday was a lot of fun hanging out with a acquaintance, now friend, and just talking to a lot of people these past couple of days. So much has gone on, but that kind of leads me into my next talking point, and that's talking to a very old friend. Um, how do I start this? Okay, let's start how it actually started. So, in the midst of my always in progress cleaning my room, I came across a very, very old photo. One that was taken back. How old are you? Um, let me see. I was. Ooh, I was. I gotta do mental math. I was either 9 or 10 when this photo was taken. So this was, uh, 16 to 17 years ago. So this is a very old photo with me and a friend, sitting I like in front of like some weird exhibit, uh, in Albany. We were at the state capitol because our school here on Long Island would do like annual trips with the fourth, fifth, and sixth graders, and just just I think it was like student government or just something like student council or whatever. Everybody we would take one day. We would take a trip to Albany very early in the morning, and then come back pretty late in the evening. I think it was like a six a.m. to 6 p.m. kind of thing. So it wasn't too bad, but head up to Albany, meet some people in the state capitol, and I think I'm also sure where the other photo is. It might be on the bookshelf somewhere, but there's another photo with all of us in a taking a group shot. Let me see if I can actually find that. Be right back. Okay, couldn't end up finding that, which is unfortunate, but it's a big group shot with me poking my head through in the back. Yeah, I don't know where it is. I feel like I see it like every day, but like, you know how it is. You can't find something when you need it. Anyway, so yeah, this was taken definitely. I wonder if it says it doesn't say on the back. Um, this is actually probably printed out with our printer, an old printer that we used to have. But yeah, this was taken, so long ago. I'm wearing a suit that's very oversized because you don't buy um 9 or 10, or I was probably 10-year olds a suit because they don't need them. um so yeah, this is taken way back then. So I found this photo, and I was wondering, what on earth is this person up to? Because they moved away back in at the end of sixth grade for me. They were like one of my best friends, and I was like, what are they? What are they doing? So, luckily, I know their name, and just one Google search away leads me to them, which is kind of like weird how just like simply looking somebody up can find them. But hey, that's the time we live in. So I found them. Just a quick search, and got their like LinkedIn, found their own personal website, found a bunch of their stuff. I actually dug through and like found, oh, this is their like Instagram. This is their they actually had like a storefront for, I think, on some website that's now their storefront is closed. It might have been Etsy or something like that, but um wonderful like stuff that I found. I'm like, I really want to talk to this person. So this is back in September. I just sent them an email, and I think here. Let me go grab my phone. So I initially sent them an email on September 20th, and then 15 days later, I got a reply. And I was like floored. I was like, oh my god, they responded. It took 15 days, but like, wow. And I was like, oh my gosh. And this happened to be at the time when I was in Dallas for the work trip. So like, brought that up. I'm like, oh, because it took them 15 days to respond. It took me like 2-3 hours. So I'm like, let's talk. And then nothing for like 2 months. I'm like, damn. So I sent a follow-up email and be like, hey, what happened? Or like, hey, just want to follow, just want to check in. And then they responded, same day. I'm like, yes, we got it. I responded the next day. They respond in a couple days. I respond same day. They respond in about a week. I respond, and then it's like a month goes by, and now here we are. And I haven't responded yet because like life's been busy. Like they reached out on the 12th, so it's been a week since I haven't even read this email, but I've I know it's there, and I will respond. I promise. It's just weird. Like, it started off very innocent as like, hey, I just looked you out of nowhere on a whim and just wanted to say hi and make contact. Not sure if you remember me, but I'm pretty sure that you're the person that I went to elementary school 2 decades ago. Regardless, I enjoy your art and writing, and I hope you're doing well if you're not that person. And then it just like, it spirals. We just talk about life, and like, it went from that as just like, paragraphs of just words, and it's so cool. I love getting to meet new people. Yesterday was a great example of that, being like, hey, this person wants me to just hang out with them for a couple hours. I'm like, let's go. I think it's even better just rekindling an old friendship that is literally over a decade old. Last time I saw this person was 15 years ago, decade and a half. It was at the time I like sent the email. It was like 14 years and 3 months. Now it's nearing 15 years, which is incredible to think about. And the fact that we're just able to just like immediately click back together just shows like how important long and enduring friendships are, even though I have not talked to this person for more than the time we knew each other, more than our age. Like I said, I met them in kindergarten when we were like 4 or 5 years old, and they, left when she hit 6th grade, which was back in 2009 for me at least. And we were 12 at the time. She might have been 11. So, double our ages and a couple years. And it's just like, let's see what happens. And just, that is so wild to me. So much fun. And I just wanted to share this story. It's something that, like, just on a whim, I was like, this person was very important to me a decade and a half ago. Let's see what's happening here. I want to get to know them. I want to see what kind of person they become. And it all stemmed from just a single photo that was just tucked away behind some stuff. Sure, I have my school yearbook and everything, and there's definitely a lot of important people there, but I feel like she was like one of the kind of key people in my life when I was a very young age. And it's amazing that we're just like able to pretty much pick up back where we left off, just reminiscing about like what was. And it's also the things that we're talking about now are things we would have been talking about back in 2009, 2010. And at the time, it was very easy to lose touch with somebody, You don't really think about it, but like, the most we had was phones. I had AOL Instant Messenger, and that might have been it. I didn't have a cell phone. I did have a cell phone. I had an old flip phone that I got for my birthday when I was in 6th grade. And I still have the same phone number, but it's a very unique experience where that can't really happen anymore. We're so interconnected with the world, and I feel like email is such a unique method of communication for the 2020s, where it's essentially like a business kind of thing where, everybody's communicating through email for work. But in personal time, you're just either texting or using some kind of messaging platform like Discord or like WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, something like that, right? There's social media, there's hundreds of methods that you can use. But email is unique in that you don't need to respond right away. There's no really like pressure for that. And it's also that you can have an email, again, a very, very long email that I have not read through yet, that I will, I promise. And it's just like, let's hit up on all these topics. And I'm not too sure if I want this to like progress to a state where I get her like phone number or her like whatever messaging platform she uses. So I just start messaging her pretty much nonstop. I think I love how unique the platform is, and if that happens organically, then sure, let it be. But it's just like I am really enjoying this process. The kind of anticipation that you get from firing off an email and just waiting for a response, whether it's a couple of days or a couple of months. It's very exciting, and it's always I'm always like so excited to open this email. As soon as I see it hit my inbox, I'm like, oh, yes, let's see what's inside. And that's why I'm like so eager to respond. And like this week has been so much that I haven't even like given the time to just read this, and I want to just like dedicate some time to this. And I don't know, it's just I'm having a lot of fun with it, and I hope this does inspire you at some point to find an old photo, find an old yearbook, find a single person that has impacted your life in a meaningful way that you've lost communication with for a couple of years, maybe like 2, could be 5, could be a decade, could be multiple decades. Find that one person and find a single way to contact them. Whether it's, finding them on Facebook, finding their email, finding their phone number in your phone that you, last messaged them however long ago. Find that one person, shoot an email, shoot a message, maybe even call them, and be like, let's catch up. And that's really the best thing you can do. Regardless, I hope I've inspired you today to make that connection. If not, oh well, but I've really enjoyed it, despite the brief and fleeting moments that I've had in the world of email. For now, however, that's what I'm going to call it for today. thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.